Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, and in today's video we will be doing something a little bit different, and we will be doing my bookshelf reorganization. I love to do this every year and I don't think I've done it this year yet, so I thought it is time. And plus I'm getting a bit bored with how I lay out my books, so I thought it's just the perfect time to put all the books down and put it back up in a different manner, so to say. And the thing is, I also have like a corner. You guys see probably like corner over there. I have some books that are not mine technically, but got given to me, and I would like to read them someday, but I feel like we don't need to put them in such a messy state like that. It's been like my junk corner for a while. So we're gonna take everything out and clear it out. And another thing that I did today in the morning, I sketched up, I hope you guys can see, a plan on how I want to reorganize this bookshelf. But of course, first order of business is to take every single book down, every single decoration down. I think my goal is to keep my bookshelves clutter free. I love cluttering it with a lot of knickknacks and decorations, and I love that. But I think it's just gotten to the point that I have too many knickknacks, and I would like to pick and choose which one I would like show in my bookshelves or show in other places. And also obviously to make this living room corner area, whatever it's called, a little bit more cozy when I'm reading, because I do have my reading chair over there, and you guys will see what I will do. But I think before we really get to it, I'm gonna put all the books down and we shall see what we do after that. So while doing that though, I'm gonna listen to an audiobook. I still have to choose what audiobook I'm gonna listen to, but do not fret, I am gonna be listening to something. So let's go ahead and put down all the books. So it is empty from top to bottom. I can show you. It's empty. I will I will show you the pile right now. It is quite insane. I feel like surely no one needs this many books. I don't even think I want to tackle this right now, because even that was already such a task. I also do not mind like this section. This section is like all the decoration I pulled out. So that's why I want to like minimize it decoration wise. But I think I shall just go to, I think I will, oh, I don't know how I'm supposed to do this, guys. Honestly, I think I will organize this, just like put the books in each individual shelves, and then we can organize it shelf by shelf and you guys get to see what I do with each shelf, so to say. So yeah, let's go ahead and do that. It's gonna be a long project, but I think I am pretty confident in finishing this today. Wish me luck though. Honestly, it took me so long to organize. It feels somehow better. Not that I think there is an organized system when it comes to this. I think if now it's more messy now than before. So, yeah, that's that, I guess. Another thing is that usually I like to keep like fantasy, romance, and like one, like they have their own individual shelves. Some of them are fully mixed. They have no rhyme or reason. I think I just need to sit and stew on it for quite a while. But I think now I'm just gonna, how do I do this? I'm just gonna put the small decorations that I have left on the bookshelves. And then afterwards, we gonna do a little bit of a bookshelf tour, I guess. Although there's no rhyme or reason how I organized it. But let's just do that and let's go decorate my bookshelves. So it is finally done. I decorated my bookshelves. I think I want to go through it with you quite fast because, like I said, there's no rhyme or reason how I organized this, but let's just go through from, I want to say the left side. I can give you an overview. Come with me. I know I also told you that I want to clean up those, but it shall be for another time. I have been at this for like almost 6 hours now, so oh my gosh, what an amazing angle. Let's just go through all the books and all the shelves for a little mini tour, and then that could be another project, honestly. So let's get into it. Honestly, the only theme I have for this shelf is that it's black. Not necessarily they have the same genre or anything. Obviously, you can see they're not the same genre. So yeah, that is that one. This one though, on the other hand, this is just my hardcover fantasy, I guess. Although The Serpent and the Wings of Night, it's not in hardcover, but I don't know where to put this, so I just put it here. And moving on here, I think this middle shelf is the only one that has like proper genre or proper theme, which is like the author's theme. I hope you guys can see me, but pretty much this one is Sarah J Maas's shelf. I have the ACOTAR, I have Throne of Glass, I have also Crescent City somewhere else, but it wouldn't fit in one shelf, so I separated it. And moving on to this one, it is just a different. Again, there's no rhyme or reason, I think, for this one as well, because I have fantasy, I have romance, I have contemporary romance, I have historical romance, I have graphic novels, so everything is pretty much in here. So the next one is this. I think this has a little bit of a theme. It is romance, contemporary romance. I have Emily Henry, I have Lucy Score, and then I have Chloe Walsh. And these two are just random books that I couldn't find a spot anywhere. So obviously with bookshelves reorganization, usually I organized it like this in one go, and then eventually throughout the year I just like perfect it, so to say. But yeah, anyway, down here it's all like childhood books, I guess, because I have like the Ingo Chronicles, I have the Ranger's Apprentice, and then I have also the, what is it called, the Selection series, I guess it's called. But yeah, moving on to this section of the bookshelf, I have here all my nonfictions, and I also have like my 3 little mini Smiskies over there. So these are my nonfictions because I feel like I don't reach for them that often, so I'm just gonna put it up there. Although not that I like reach for most books every day, but I feel like with nonfictions, I really do not reach for it. So I thought just put it there. And before I had like a, what is it called? A pothos, like hanging plant over here. I think the time for hanging plant in the middle of the bookshelf is done for me. It got so annoying at one point, so I just have it on the side over there where you will see in a little bit. But moving on to this is just most of my unread books, I think. I don't know how many I have here, but honestly, very satisfying to just see my unread books in one go. Although I have more unread books over there, I think. I will show you later. But here I have Tahira Mafi. Of course, I have so many books by her. And if I continue with this Woven Kingdom series, then I will have more books by her as well. So this one is another color themed one. It's like white, red, and black kind of color scheme. I really enjoyed having this color scheme beforehand, so I feel like I just had to redo it again. Going down, I have a Brandon Sanderson's shelf. Although I have a Babel and the Song of Achilles over here because I do not have enough Brandon Sanderson's book to like put it in its own shelf. Although if I mix it with any other, I just feel like it's a bit weird, so I decided to just, sorry that you guys can see me, but so I just decided to put it here. Moving on to this one, I have the Harry Potter series over here. I also, like a while back, I think Kinder Joy, or like this Kinder Egg released like mini Funko Pops for Harry Potter. We do not intentionally collect it, but we need to buy it, I think, for some reason, or we just wanted it. So we have like the 5 Funko Pops, although they're not like, I have Hagrid, Harry, Hermione, I think it's Cho Chang, and Snape. I would love to have like Dumbledore and Ron, but either way, I think this is good. I just put it in a like piece of plastic over here so I do not have to like organize it one by one. I can just put it like that so easily. But yeah, that is that. Moving to this, I think this has a little bit of a theme. Let me put you guys down actually. So I think this one has like, I would say a fantasy theme of some sort because they're all fantasy and they're all fantasy that I love. Besides Crescent City, I've not read it, so I cannot tell you much about it. Or Bury Our Bones in the Midnight Soil. I haven't read that, so yeah, that's this section. This section is all romance books. I love my romance books. I have Elsie Silver, I have Abby Jimenez, I have Lila Sage, and I also have Annabelle Monaghan over here. Moving on to this small shelf, this is my immediate TBR shelf. So I have 1120 to 63, I have Dracula, I have If It Makes You Happy, and I have Mistress of Flies. Although Mistress of Flies and If It Makes You Happy I'm done with, I just feel like I'll just put it there for now because it was in the TBR shelf before this. And moving on to the lowest shelf that I have over here, it is a mix of everything. I have Magnolia Parks, I have Taylor Jenkins Reid, I have Gabrielle Zevin, I have Stephanie Garber. It's just my tall paperbacks and some random books in here. I don't know. I'm running out of like reason why I do not have this sorted properly, but it's just like that. I don't know how to sort it out properly because I have some books that are just like its own genre. Like I do not have enough sci-fi books to justify a sci-fi shelf. But either way, let's move on to the next section of my bookshelves. So with this one, I have also romance books, and down here is again just a mishmash of stuff. I have fiction, sci-fi, contemporary romance, I have witchy romance, I have mystery, thriller. Yeah, I just have a bunch of things over here. And I know, do not look at this mess. This is a book nook that I have not done, so I just keep it here, and I just have random things stored in here. Okay, let me move it away so you guys just don't need to look at it. And then here I have some of my favorite romances. I have Ali Hazelwood, Mariana Zapata, Liz Tomford. Yeah, loving this shelf. Moving on to this shelf, it is also, I think this is actually, there's a theme for this. This is fantasy. Yeah, I have like the Belladonna series, I have the X-Hex series, Once Upon a Broken Heart, The Prison Healer, Caraval, so on and so forth. So this is some of my favorite fantasy books, I guess. Moving on to this section of the bookshelf, I have the Cassandra Clare's shelf. I know you guys cannot see it that well. This angle is horrendous, but I have, the Cassandra Clare shelf, including the 2 Rachel Gillick's books because I have no space anywhere else, so it's going there. And then here I have a bunch of mishmash of stuff. I don't know where to put any of this, so I just put it there. So if you see, I have like contemporary romance, a little bit of like witchy romance, and then I have fantasy, romantasy. So yeah, moving on to the top. You guys will not see me, but I'm too short for that. But here I have most of my unread books except of the favorites because I don't know where to put the favorites. So I just put it here because that's all. Most of my hardcover books are here. So yeah, so I just keep it here. And this one is my rainbow shelf. I loved a rainbow shelf. I don't like sorting my books in colors because I feel like it's, I don't know, a little bit weird looking and it's not my thing. But I think dedicating one shelf for a rainbow shelf is a good idea though, for me specifically. So yeah, I decided to do that. But yeah, after a long, like 6-7 hours of debating of this, I don't think it took me 6 hours. I think it must be like 4 or 5 hours of me just cleaning it out, wiping it down, dusting it, putting it back on the shelf, filming at the same time, putting it off, putting it on, decorating, decluttering. I'm finally done. I don't want to do this again anytime soon. I understand. Well, I only do this like once a year. That's also reaching. I don't always do this once a year. I feel like if I have a better idea on how to lay it out better, I would enjoy it more. But I feel like I just have too many random books and I don't know how to put them together and make them look good. I feel like in general, I try to put less horizontal books because I feel like, I don't know if I like them. It's so difficult to reach for some of the books. So I decided to keep it like that. Although in my, down there, in my classic shelf, I have the Lord of the Rings flipped horizontally. So those are the only books that I have flipped horizontally. Not that I have anything against that. I feel like it is kind of cool. It's just really difficult to reach for, and I reach for books all the time because of filming and so on and so forth. So I just want quick access to some of my books. But yeah, honestly, I'm really happy with how it turns out. It looks so much more organized for some reason. Before it was just such a mess. I do have a lot of decorations that I'm going to put away after this because nobody needs this many decorations. Although I love knickknacks and I love like I said, dust collectors, but I think this is borderline a little bit too much for my personal taste, so to say. But yeah, thank you guys so much for coming along with me and spending, I don't know, like 5 hours with me listening to an audiobook and reorganizing my bookshelves. And yeah, I still want to decorate this bookshelf a little bit more Christmassy, but I feel like I'm afraid my patience, I'm just like tired. I don't want to do this anymore. So I'm going to put that in a different vlog. I will be doing like a festive kind of vlog in a few days, I think, for you. So stay tuned for that. And you guys get to see me decorate, put up the tree, my Christmas tree, and maybe clean out that corner as well. But I might clean out that corner in a different video because I cannot pile them on one. Anyway, I'm just rambling. I'm planning with you guys, but yeah, again, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I will talk to you very soon. Goodbye.